Hello everyone and welcome to the channel, Shelly's Millions. In today's video, we're going to talk about who qualifies for the gas tax rebate or refund. I guess it's not gas tax, it's just the gas rebate, the gas refund here in the state of California. Some people are calling it another stimulus check. So we're going to get into all the details about that, including when we can expect to start seeing these gas rebate or refund checks hit our bank accounts. And the answer to that is it's going to start hitting our bank accounts in October, according to the article in the Los Angeles Times. They are supposed to be voting on it this week. So it still needs to pass legislature. Let me actually Google and see if anything's come through. Debbie, welcome. I've got the little green guy on my shirt today. It says naps and snacks because quite honestly, I work a lot of morning shifts today. Not today. Well, I did work a morning shift today, but I'm working a lot of morning shifts these days and I'm going to go to bed right after I stream. Hello, Najla, hi, welcome to the stream. Okay, so we've got happy news today. Baby Yoda is happy, not sad, because we finally actually have some movement on that gas rebate or refund here in the state of California. I think I want to get right into that, so I'm going to start sharing my screen. Give me 1 second. Hi, good worker, 90638. Let me know if you have any unemployment questions. Also, I have a Prius. Hi, Sugar Sprinkles. Sugar Sprinkles, I just want to thank you again. You've been a moderator on the channel. You just did it out of the kindness of your own heart. I'm just kind of doing this as like a side hustle, side hobby. It's not making much money right now, and that's okay. I got to figure out what I'm doing with my channel. I got to get consistent again. But I just want to let you know, shout out to Sugar Sprinkles, who literally has just moderated on the channel out of the kindness of her heart, like throughout like the whole 2020 and even now. So I just really appreciate you and just really thank you for all the help and like just kind of looking out when you have a chance to pop in on the comments and things. Okay, so let's get into the article on, I guess I have to share another tab. I was looking at my YouTube stuff. So that's the tab. But let's go to Google. Let me make sure I'm sharing the right thing. Yes, I am. Okay. So we're going to Google gas. You want to look at gas tax holiday in California? That's the first thing that's coming up. So I drive a Prius C, which is supposed to be a hybrid. Well, it is a hybrid, but I'm still paying like $50 at the tank to fill it up. Pre-pandemic, I swear it cost $20 to fill up my entire tank. Okay, that's an article from 3 days ago. This is from 5 days ago. And this is from 2 days ago. So let's see if there's anything within the past 24 hours. Because they're supposed to, what we know about California's gas tax relief plan. Here we go. What the actual heck? I am a subscriber. I don't know how to log in. Let's see. Oops. Well, here's all my emails. Okay, this one. Please log in. Okay, there we go. How much do I get from California's $9.5 billion gas tax relief? Okay, so this is $500 million more than it was last time I looked. Okay, and I hope that these prices are fake because we've got a price of $8.29 for regular unleaded number 87 gas, a price in this screenshot of $8.69 for unleaded plus number 89 gas, and a price of $9.29 for premium unleaded number 91. Like, what the actual heck? Okay, and I love that this lady's name, the same article that I read, the same writer as the article that I was reading yesterday. Her name is Taryn Luna, which is very similar to like a cryptocurrency called Terra Luna. And I kind of wonder if that's a pen name or if this is her real name. But anyway, after months of debate, After months of debate, Governor Gavin Newsom and California Democrats have reached a budget deal for gas tax relief amid soaring prices at the pump. California's budget addresses the state's most pressing needs and prioritizes getting dollars back into the pockets of millions of Californians who are grappling with global inflation and rising prices of everything from gas to groceries. Newsom Senate President Pro Tem Tony G. Atkins and Assembly Speaker Anthony Rendon said in a joint statement. Okay, so again, they're voting on this week, but as it stands now, it would provide refunds on a sliding scale based on 3 income levels. So there's 3 different income levels that would help determine how much you are going to get back. Let's see. Aw, thanks, Sugar Sprinkles. I'm sure Roy will be in, Debbie. Don't worry. Okay. And Sugar Sprinkles is reminding everybody to smash that like button. Hi, Grandma Ducky. I haven't seen you in a while. Is this the same as the stimulus coming in October? Yes, as far as I know, it is. Meet Kevin just released a video on California's stimulus. His videos get a lot more views than me, but yes, the gas tax rebate and refund is the same as the California stimulus that they're talking about. I'll Google that just to make sure, but let's go through this article first. So the 3 different income levels for the amount of money that you'd be getting from the state of California. And again, they've decided to go not on people with registered vehicles, but instead based on your income level from your tax return. This hurts people like my mom because my mom earns such a small amount of money that she doesn't even have to file taxes. I don't know if there's a non-filer's way to get this yet. Okay, so the first income level. An individual who earns up to $75,000 a year would earn a $350 refund. That amount would double to $700 if you file jointly, and then the amount you earn would double if you file jointly as well, up to $150,000. Households would receive an additional $350 payment if they claimed any dependents for a maximum refund of $1,050. So the only way you're getting $1,050 is if you made between $1 and $75,000 that you reported on your taxes, or let's go with $1 each and $150,000, because the only way that you'd be getting $1,050 is if you were married filing jointly and you have one or more dependents. And again, the extra payment for dependents, that's not per dependent, that's total dependents. So it's only one extra payment of $350 no matter how many dependents you have. Okay, so that's income level number 1. Possibility number 2, income level number 2. At the next income level, single filers who earn up to $125,000 would get a gas rebate or gas refund of $250. Households that file jointly, again, you can earn double. So if you're married filing jointly, you can earn up to $250,000. And if you do it that way, you would get $500 back. Children or any other dependents would qualify taxpayers for an additional $250 payment, making families in that income bracket eligible for as much as $750 total. Then the third possibility, and this seems like a lot of money to earn to me, right? This would be like an unfathomable amount of money to earn in 1 year. If you're an individual and you earn up to $250,000 in 1 year, you still get a rebate or refund as well. You would receive $200. And if you're married and you file jointly, your income could double. It could be $500,000. And then basically the amount you get back would also double at $400. And then households with dependents would receive an extra $200. Again, that's total dependents, not each one. They would also qualify for an extra $200, making this income bracket eligible for a maximum of $600. These are the changes, it looks like, since they were originally looking at the plan. Now, remember, Newsom originally wanted to tie this into people who owned vehicles, but the legislature, the other people in the state of California, they wanted to do it tied to the refunds. And I ultimately think, or like your taxes, and I ultimately think that's probably going to be easier because that's how the Golden State stimulus checks were released. So we already know that that system at least sort of works. Do please make sure that your address is current. Okay, so these are the changes. Newsom ultimately gave up his efforts to tie refunds to vehicle ownership, though the Department of Motor Vehicles, it says and agreed with a legislative plan. I feel like this typo was in the one from yesterday and they should have fixed that. Anyway, because it literally reads Newsom ultimately gave up his effort to tie refunds to vehicle ownership through the Department of Motor Vehicles and, oh no, I guess that's right, and agreed with a legislative plan to work with the franchise tax board to send direct deposits and debit cards to taxpayers. So again, they're not tying it anymore to vehicle ownership. It's based on your income level, based on your tax returns. Okay. The other changes that have come about because of this are that leaders of the Senate and Assembly compromised on their desire to exclude wealthy Californians from being eligible for refunds and settled on an income cap of $250,000 for individual taxpayers and $500,000 for joint filers, which is more than double the original proposal. Here's my thoughts on, like, seriously, if you're an individual, if you're a single person, like just me, if I make $250,000 a year, I have to be honest, like I am not sure that if I were making that much money, I would need $200. Like it just seems like a lot. Even if I had 10 kids, like if I made 200, if I alone made $250,000 a year, it seems like a lot to me. Just saying. Okay. Timing. This is the big one that everybody's going to ask about. Though Newsom originally hoped to get money back in people's pockets this summer, discord among Democrats at the state capitol delayed the timeline for months. Refunds to offset the highest fuel cost of any state in the nation will probably not start going out until October. So again, that says probably not. So that means it could go out early, but probably not, and then start going out in October. That doesn't mean that that's when it's going to finish going out. I feel like there were some people waiting on their Golden State stimulus checks for over a year. First, people who had direct deposits set up for their tax refunds, who had their bank account linked for their tax refund information. I feel like those people got their Golden State stimulus first. But if you use like a third party and maybe you paid that third party or you got one of those third party, and by third party I mean like TurboTax or H&R Block or Liberty Tax, Liberty, maybe that's insurance. But anyway, people that use those services and they get like the instant rebate or instant refunds, those people had to wait to get checks in the mail. And I feel like it took like an extra year to like get those funds from the Golden State stimulus. So the money's not even going to start going out until October. And that's still, we're getting to that. What's next? A deal was announced Sunday, and that's good that they came to a deal, but the plan still must be voted on in the state and assembly, which is expected to occur later this week. Okay, and then we also have a federal gas tax relief. But guys, this is not going to be much relief at all. Oh my God, this is Taryn Luna. You gotta check out her profile in a second because I'm curious, like if that's just a pen name or if her real name is Taryn Luna. But anyway, so in terms of federal gas tax relief, President Biden asked Congress to suspend the federal gas tax through September, a move that he said could shave off 18 cents a gallon. Woo! Okay, so I did this example yesterday. I think I still have it up, but whatever. Let's do it again. 18 cents a gallon? Like literally, it's taking $50 to fill up my Prius. Like, that's so insane. Okay, and that was 8 gallons of gas. Okay, which is not a lot. Sorry if I got way too close to the screen. Where's my little whiteboard wiper? That's just not that much. 18 cents a gallon. So 8 gallons is what it takes to fill up my Prius right now. So $8 times 18 cents. Let's do the math. 8 gallons times 0.18 cents. That's going to save me $1.44. So I don't really care about the 18 cents. It's a nice gesture, but I'm not going to feel $1.44. So my car, Prius C, takes 8 gallons to fill up. 8 gallons. That's when it's on empty. Total empty and dinging here. Let's go with this. I'm going to stop sharing the screen for a minute. We can always go back to that if you guys want me to. Oops. Okay, so I just dropped the lid to my marker. So 8 gallons of gas to fill up my Prius cost me about $50. But, because of President Biden's gas tax holiday, this is at the federal level. At the federal level, that saves, it saves 18 cents per gallon. So 18 cents times 8 gallons equals $1.44. And here's the thing, like, when it's costing me $50 to fill up my little Prius C, I don't really care if I save $1.50. It's nice, but like that still means that it costs $48.50 to fill up my gas tank, when prior to the year 2020, it cost me $20. So like this is more than double to fill up my tank, even with a federal gas tax holiday. I mean, but I also think that like every little bit adds up, right? So I mean, something's better than nothing. Then there's also state taxes on gas, which they were looking at doing away with. Now, here in the state of California, our state gas tax is going up 3 cents July 1st, and they're not voting to stop that. So it's going from, I think, dang it, stop trying to use that side of the pen, Shelly. It goes up, this is a state tax, from 51 cents a gallon up to, it's 52.9 cents a gallon. But even that, right? Even if they did away with that, let's add them both together in a second too, just to like be extra fancy. I've never done that math. So even if at 52.9 cents, right, times 8 gallons, that equals a savings of $4.30. So even if California totally did away with our gas tax, instead of costing $50 to fill up my tank, it would still cost $45. And that's still too much. So even if, okay, and let's just add them both together. Let's add, okay, federal taxes, 18 cents. Starting July 1st, California gas tax, state gas tax is going to be 52.9 cents. Now that, what? I didn't do the math right. Hold on one second. 52.9 plus 0.18. That, why is this not working? 18. We'll do it this way, 52.9. That would be a savings of 71 cents a gallon if we got a federal gas tax holiday and a state gas tax holiday. That would save us 71 cents. I think I just wrote $74. That's not right. 74 cents a gallon. But right now gas is like $6.25. Pre-pandemic, it was under $4. So even if you're saving, let's call it 75 cents, that's with no 18 cents federal tax. That's with no 52.9 cents state tax starting July 1st. But $6.25, and that's for the cheapest gas at Arco, mind you, minus 0.75, that still equals $5.50 a gallon for gas. So that's a big no thank you from me. And I'm glad that we're getting like the gas rebate, the gas tax stimulus, whatever they're calling it. But I don't know if it's enough. I just don't. Okay. Back to your questions. I don't know. Baby Yoda might be a little sad about that. Also, my desk is in a different place because my tripod broke. I don't know. I'm having issues. Anyway. All right, let's see what you guys think about all of this. Let's go to your comments. Uh-oh. Yep. Oh, lots of comments. Oh, boy. Please like the video. Grandma Ducky says, I owe $200 in taxes. Will they just keep it? I don't think they'll keep it to offset it. I think like you probably already had to pay your taxes, or you have made an arrangement for date to pay your taxes. So I bet you'll have to pay, and then later you'll get like a rebate. Yep, October. Starting in October. So that's not even when they're going to finish sending it out. That's when they're going to start sending it out. Romaine, what if you filed taxes last year, but you haven't had any income? Will you still qualify, or you have to make at least $75,000? Okay, so that came up on last night's stream as well. You don't have to make at least $75,000. That's not how it works. It's going to be between probably $1. I'm not sure if there's a way for non-filers to get this rebate yet, but probably you're going to have a net income between like $1 and $75,000. So any number between 0 and 75,000 would qualify you for the refund. Basically, they're looking at, did you file your taxes? And if you did and you made some money, I don't know either if it's negative, right? How that's going to work. But yeah. So Cindy is saying it was supposed to be 400, and now if you're single with no dependents, you only get 350. Yes, that is correct. So they were looking at lots of different amounts. I had seen as little as 200, and it looks like even at the top income level, you're still going to get 200. And it's not like if you make unlimited money, you can still qualify for this rebate or refund. It's if you make more than $250,000 and you're single, you wouldn't get anything. But here's like the conundrum, right? Let's use Meet Kevin as an example. And I don't know his situation. I don't know all of his situation. He does put a lot of it online. But he makes more than $1 million. He makes more than $250,000 a year. He makes more than $1 million a year. He's had months where I think he's made $1 million in like a single month. But anyway, his wife is part of his business. I believe she's an employee. This is where my details get a little foggy. But let's say that she wasn't. Let's say that for whatever reason, let's say that she just drove Uber for like an hour or two each night just to get away from her husband and her kids, right? So her husband literally makes more than $1 million a year. But if for some reason they decided to file separately instead of jointly, and she only made $50,000 for the whole year, she would still qualify. And it would depend on who claims they have 2 kids. So it would depend on who claims the children as dependents. But even though they're married, if they filed separately and she alone makes less than $50,000 a year, she could still qualify for the $350 amount, even though her husband makes more than $1 million in a year. So there's that. But there are income caps on some of this. Okay. Cindy also says Tesla owners don't need a gas rebate. Hopefully, they all make too much money to get any money. I don't. Okay. So I joined the Graham Stephan mentorship, which she's kind of not doing anymore. And I met a couple of millionaires. Like, I have a couple of videos on my channel where one of them I haven't met in person, but he's very, very nice. And another one I met briefly in person, and he's really wonderful. So wonderful that I wanted to go and work for him on his YouTube channel. And then, of course, I also applied to be Graham Stephan's assistant. And Graham Stephan's a millionaire. And even though I was, whatever, these people are more like acquaintances than friends. Like, we're friendly. Like, I would say hi to them on the street and they would say hi to me. And they wouldn't judge me that I'm not a millionaire yet. They're nice people, hardworking people. But I don't spend a lot of time with them, right? Acquaintances that we spoke to in the mentorship. And I like them. They're nice people. But in the day-to-day, if I call somebody to go to dinner, they're not even making probably even $50,000 a year, right? I work in a movie theater. So a lot of my friends also work at movie theaters, and it's not a crazy high paying job. I would maybe say a restaurant manager or grocery store manager or something like that. My mom doesn't even make enough to file taxes. I grew up very, very, very poor, and I don't really know anybody who makes even more than $250,000. That sounds like a crazy amount of money to me, just crazy. With that said, I also, at my old movie theater, I had an employee. We started people off $1 above minimum wage at my old location. He lived with his sister. He would lease a new car every single year. He was leasing a Lexus when he worked at the theater. And I was like, don't do that. I was like, stop leasing a car. Just buy a used Honda. It will run forever. That's my advice to people that I know in my real life. That's my advice to my viewers. Or if you are going to buy new, just buy the cheapest new car that you possibly can find. Buy a Toyota Corolla. I don't know if they still make it, but buy a Toyota Yaris. Buy a Kia Forte. Buy whatever small vehicle that you possibly can. This is the true story. When I needed to replace my car, my old car had over 300,000 miles on it, and it literally wasn't running. I drove my old car back to my house, and I asked the dealer to drive my new car back to my house because I was like, this old car isn't going to make it, and it's all messed up, and you guys aren't going to know how it's messed up. And they wouldn't keep it as a trade-in at the dealership. They were like, no, lady, you got to get this off the lot. You can't park your dead car here. And I was like, please, car start to get off the lot. So the first trip my car took to my house, I didn't even drive it. Anyway, the reason why I got a Prius C instead of a Corolla was, number one, the dealer didn't have any. They only had the sport models of the Corollas in stock. And then when I called about the insurance was going to be cheaper on the Prius than it was on the Corolla. So it made the Prius cheaper because the insurance was cheaper. And then also I was like, oh, plus the gas savings. But anyway, my point is, in saying that a Tesla, because I've also thought about buying a Tesla. I thought about buying it when I was making less than $75,000 a year. I have not bought a Tesla. I have a Prius C. I think it cost $21,000 when I bought it new. I really want a Tesla, but I'm like, Shelly, there's nothing wrong with your current car. Just drive it into the ground. So that's the current plan, is drive the Prius C into the ground and then look at getting a car. There would potentially be situations, though, where people could be driving a Tesla and they might not have that much money. Like my old coworker who was driving a Lexus, living with his sister, and making $1 more than minimum wage, even though that drove me crazy. And I was like, I was like, how do I know you in person? And you're still doing this, but whatever. His life. Okay. Debbie wants a movie update. How much are tickets? They're $18. We are no longer checking proof of vaccination to enter the theater. And Elvis was the number one movie. Elvis is it's a Baz Luhrmann film, and I love Baz Luhrmann, but I feel like his movies aren't for everybody. He's very like musical. It's very like it's an artsy take on it, but I enjoyed it. Also, my two favorite Elvis songs were not in it. I really love the Elvis song Kentucky Rain, and I love Little Sister. And neither one of those songs are in it. But the gentleman who plays Elvis in that movie is great. Okay. Grandma Ducky's saying yes, the amount for lower income families about the gas rebate or refund, it has gone down. They were talking about $400 for an individual. Now the way they're doing it, it would be $350 max for an individual making between, I'm not sure if it's going to be $0 or $1, but between $0 and $75,000, we get a $350 rebate or refund from the state of California to help offset those high gas prices. Guys, there's a lot of you watching tonight, so please take a minute and like the video. It would make, look how happy. Oh, baby Yota's sad, but he'll be happy if you like the video. All right, so still talking about this gas tax rebate, well, not tax, but the gas rebate or refund here in California that some people are referring to as a stimulus. Hi, Reyes family. I'm doing good. I see you're still posting videos, so I'm glad to see that as well. Yep, $250 would be the rebate amount if you made between $75,000 and $1 and $125,000 as a single person. And I think that might be my tax bracket. I don't know my after tax number, but last year I had a good year on YouTube and I was back at work. And I'm just going to be honest, I was getting those claimer referral bonuses and those were good. So those raised me up higher. I don't know what my gross is before taxes and net is. I don't know what my net income wound up being. So I guess I'll find out when they send me a rebate. Is my mom around to discuss the big EBT SNAP food stamp increase coming soon? I don't know. Mom, are you in here? Are you asleep? Because people want to know about the EBT increase. And if you are, Mom, we should make a video on that. Also, my birthday is coming soon, and I have a lot of surprise videos that I'm working on with my mom. My mom thought I said a grocery store. Mom, it's not a grocery store. We have to go to a store. I got permission from the store to film. We'll have to go early. I think it's going to at least be fun for me, and so hopefully it'll be fun for you guys also. It will definitely not be my usual style finance video, but I think it's going to be fun. Cindy, you are welcome. And sometimes I'm not so faithful in doing these updates. It's been really hard to be consistent on YouTube while I'm at a new job full time. Grandma Ducky, $128 to fill the tank. That breaks my heart. It just really does. It's just, that's not good. That's a lot of money. Yeah, Sugar's real saying, holy cow. All right, there's a lot of comments. I'm going to try and get through them. All right. Cindy says, dumbest calculation ever. Newsom is an idiot. So out of touch. So this isn't Newsom. He actually wanted $400 per registered vehicle, and he wanted to give that to up to 2 vehicles per person, which would have been $800 maximum based on the number of vehicles. But the other people in California. Let me go back to that article. The legislature, who consists of the legislature in California? Because I've always said that politics is not my strong point. Assembly members, the assembly members didn't want to give out that amount. So that's where the holdup is. $6.69 a gallon for Grandma Ducky. That is so much money. Newsom is still giving money to the highest earners. Well, not like people like Meet Kevin. Meet Kevin wouldn't qualify because he makes more than $250,000. So there is like sort of an income cap, but in my opinion, like just really, if your income was over $250,000, is $200 really going to help you? Are you like, there are a lot of people, right? I don't mean to be insensitive. There are a lot of people where $200 is a lot of money. My mom is one of those people. If me and my mom went to go play bingo and she won $200, like that's a lot of money to my mom. It's a lot of money to me. $200 goes a long way, right? $200 will fill up your gas tank twice. That could be 2 weeks of gas for someone. That could be a month worth of gas for someone. $200 goes a long way for a lot of people, right? But does $200 go a long way for someone making $250,000? I just don't know, right? I really don't know, because maybe that's where I'm out of touch, because most of the people that I know, we don't earn six figures. You guys know that I recently got a new job and I actually do make six figures, but it's like right at six figures. And that's for the first time ever. And I'm so grateful for that. But most of my friends probably make like between $20 an hour and the minimum salary in California, which is double minimum wage, which is $30 an hour. So most of the people I know are making between $20 an hour and $30 an hour. And that's considered good wages because that's not minimum wage. So that's where most of my friends are at. That's where most of the people that I interact on a daily basis are at, and $200 would go a long way for them. But does $200 go a long way for someone that makes $250,000 a year? I don't know. I don't know if maybe they should have excluded those people, right? I don't know. But they're kind of saying like, okay, this is also to offset inflation, which is why some people are just calling it just a stimulus check, a stimmy check. Because it is supposed to help with the cost of toilet paper and the cost of groceries and just like all the living expenses that have gone up, utility, like everything's going up. So they're saying it's to help with that. But I honestly don't know. Do any of you make more than $250,000 a year? Do you guys think that someone making that much money should get that? I don't know. Okay. And for those of you just tuning in, there's 52 of you. Please like the video. Also check out my webull link in the description down below, 6 free stocks. When you make a deposit of at least $1 or more into the account. I like the webull stock trading app. I actually use it. Also, I imagine one of the big reasons you guys are tuning in is to find out when we will be getting that gas rebate and gas refund. And that is, they are starting to go out in October, and that is if it passes legislature this week. So we'll find out this week for sure if and when we're definitely getting those gas tax I keep calling it gas tax. It's just the gas rebate or refund. The gas tax holiday, or like for giving that at the pump, that's coming separately on the federal level, and federally, the president is encouraging each state to also forgive the taxes at the pump. California's not doing that yet, but they are encouraging that on the federal level. So again, if it passes legislature here in California, October would be when they would start to go out. I remember when I was first reporting on this in my videos, one of my viewers was like, oh, so we're not going to get money until 2023. And honestly, that's possible. If the money doesn't even start to go out until October, that's when it starts. Remember last time there was like, it was by zip code, it was by when you filed your tax refund, all of that. It's going to take some time. It's not everybody's not going to get it all at once. They'll probably roll it out slowly again. And there's going to be some people who get it in the mail versus direct deposit. And it would not surprise me if we're still seeing some of these gas rebates and gas refunds well into the year of 2023. 2023, next year. 15 gallons of gas for $100. It's crazy. Grandma Ducky, Sugar sprinkles at $7.05 by you. Go to Arco. Oh, this is not good. Okay. Romaine. Oh, of course, don't base it on vehicle ownership because we pay lots every year to re-register. California makes a ton of registrations yearly alone. That is true, but part of the reason, not all of it, but part of why I think that they didn't tie it to your vehicle registration and vehicle ownership is because they know that the recession and inflation is hitting a lot of people in their pocketbook at the really low income level. Some people may not own cars, but they still need help with the rising cost of toilet paper, the rising cost of groceries, rising cost in general. So they're saying that this will actually get more money into people with lower incomes' hands. Also, just going to put this out here. If you're in Los Angeles, California, the county of Los Angeles, they have the LIFE program for Metro and Expo line. It's LIFE, stands for Low Income Fare is Easy, and that gives you free Metro and Expo rides for 3 months. So check that out at likemetro.com. I should probably drop that link in here. All right. Let's see here. Oh, my mom's here. You heard that a raise in October is supposed to be 27%. Oh, on food stamps? Let's Google this, guys. This is too good not to share. So we're going to share the screen. We were currently looking at, we were looking at that gas tax refund, right? How much do I get? And it's going to be somewhere between $200 and $1,050 as long as you don't make more than $250,000 a year if you're single, or $500,000 if you're married filing jointly. But let's look at the increase in EBT. So let's go back to our friend Google and let a 27% increase. That's a lot. EBT increase. Should we look at just California? Let's look at California. Okay. This seems good. This is for LA County. Oh no. I don't want to read that because you might receive a replacement EBT card. There's a student rule change, interview waivers, pandemic EBT. Okay. Nope. All right. Nope. That's not the article we want. Benefit increases. Nope, that's because of the pandemic. Oh, but here, this is good. Okay, my mom will want to know this. So, CalFresh emergency allotments. This is SNAP. This is food stamps here in the state of California. It looks like we have requested and been approved. Why is this not loading? To receive the extra food stamps for the month of June. So we're getting emergency allotments, and California has requested and been approved to issue CalFresh emergency allotments for the month of July also. Oh, and those allotments will be available on August. So they've already decided that in July of 2022, that we will get the extra food stamp money. So that's great. And they have already decided that for June that you'll get it. Now, the extra EBT money lags behind by about a month, and there can be 3 different dates when it's issued. The first issuance will be July 23rd. So that's for the month of June. You'll get your extra EBT at the soonest on July 23rd. The second date on August 21st, and the third date's to be determined. They've also already requested and been approved to issue those CalFresh emergency allotments for the months of July 2022. But again, those won't hit until the earliest of August 21st, and the second and third issuance have not been included. Okay, so far I have not been able to find an article about the increase. Should we try? Yes. Okay. Here we go. Nope, that's 20. This is an article from 2021. Um, yeah, so I have not seen this article yet, but mom, next time we hang out, let's look at that. Okay. I've Shelly's Millions on my channel name. So it's conceivable I make the upper level. Stay positive. I don't make the upper level. Maybe one day, not yet. We'll all be completely broke by then. Yeah, especially if they do eventually stop the extra food stamps. Grandma Ducky, it's $200 just to pay my tags, let alone gas. Yeah. Yeah. The money's always super late. Yep. And this time they're talking about um October for us to get those gas rebates or refunds. And Cindy, Jenny is my mom. Also, my mom had a sister. She's passed away, but her name was Cindy also. So anyway, my mom, yep, is answering and she's saying that's her EBT getting extra food stamps for July, but the federal's not approved after that. So I think after July, we're not getting extra food stamps because that was because of the pandemic. And now we're not really talking much about the pandemic. I do worry about the food stamps not being available, the extra food stamps, because that's going to hurt people a lot, especially with inflation going up. People, yeah, people that make 250K don't need 200. I kind of feel the same. Honestly, kind of feel the same. Romaine is agreeing with that. Okay, Debbie says EBT seems to keep getting that increase monthly now, but 27% on top. Where did you see that posted? Mom, where did you read that? I couldn't find it on a quick Google. All right, let me Google 27% food stamp increase. Let's do that. I'm not sharing my screen while I Google this. My mom usually actually is correct on this stuff, though. She's asking me lately about how to start a channel and how to start a blog. Food stamp increase. California 2022, maybe this. I should have typed in the word percent. Extra food stamps, extra food stamps. We got it. Here we go, you guys. Let me share it. Let me share it with you. My mom, Jenny Bridges, the first to report. Breaking news, food stamps to increase by 27%. Let me share the screen. Let me show that my mom has this because she needs to know this information. Here we go. Now this says in 2022, I got to make a video on this. Remind me, or I need to hire somebody. Okay, here we go. USDA to increase 2022 SNAP benefits by 27%. Now, guys, I also want to share, and I'm not sure if it's gone up, but my mom, her food stamp amount without the extra money, mom, correct me if I'm wrong. I think my mom qualifies for like the lowest amount and it's $38, right? $38 is what she would qualify as a senior living on a fixed income. Okay, so 38 times 0.27. That means an extra $10.26 a month on 38. So $10.26 plus $38 equals $48.26. You guys may know this from watching some of my other videos. And this is so crazy, right? Like my mom doesn't want to take money from me. First of all, I would love to give her some. I don't have a lot to give, but love to give her some and have her not worry about paying me back. But we also have a joke that as long as she owes me money, like she can't die. So there's that. I know that's kind of grim, but anyway, my mom goes to the food bank, even though I'm trying to be a millionaire. I'm still living paycheck to paycheck because I'm trying to invest in things to like have a better future. And there's no shame in going to the food bank. But my mom loves getting the food stamps because that pays for like fresh stuff, like fresh fruits and vegetables. At the food bank, they give you a lot of canned items, but they give you she uses her food stamps to like supplement the fresh stuff that she needs and like creamer and things like that. My mom likes coffee, and then you can buy the creamer. And guys, they have some good creamer. Okay, so here we go. USDA to increase 2022 SNAP benefits by 27%. I have to take my glasses off to read this. The U.S. Department of Agriculture has released a reevaluation of the Thrifty Food Plan used to calculate Supplemental Nutritious Assistance Program, SNAP benefits, which here in California, they're called CalFresh, and people often refer to them as food stamps. As a result, the average SNAP benefit, excluding additional funds as provided as part of the pandemic relief, will increase 27% for the fiscal year 2022, beginning on October 1st of 2021. Wait, I'm confused. This article is from August 18th of 2021. So, Mom, are you sure you weren't reading old information? Did they already increase 27%? Because this is an old article. Or is it going to go up again? Because this is all of the states, and they do say an average of 27%. But that appears to be what it went up this year. Let me type in 2023. Okay, so maybe we weren't the first to hear it. Maybe that was for a different year. Okay, so let's try 27% food stamp increase 2023. Let's see if we have 23 information yet. No. Oh. Oh. No. All of these are kind of older articles. So I don't know. I guess maybe we don't have 2023 information yet. Mom, are you confusing me? Don't confuse me. It's not hard. Okay. Yeah, out of touch with reality. What a joke on this $200 amount. Okay. Effective July 1st, gas goes up. Yeah, but only by 3 cents a gallon. Oops. Don't remember where you saw the 20% October raise on EBT. So, Mom, the only article I found was from last year. So I think food stamps already went up 27% last year. Trying to buy votes. October is perfect timing. Idiots will say, "Oh, I got money. I'll vote for Gruesome Newsom." You'd be better off using that $200 to buy a bicycle and a helmet. Yep. People are agreeing there. Uh-oh. You guys, I'm going to scroll to the, oh, it's Roy. We've got Roy in the house. Debbie missed you yesterday. Uh-oh. Let's see what Jennifer's saying. Uh-oh. Ooh, Iowa. Okay. Yeah, so Grandma Ducky, I looked at that too, but we're already in the year 2022. And then that article referenced October of 2021. So what we're looking for now, I think, would be information for the year 2023. Because this article is a year old now. This article was updated August 18th of 2021. So I think there must have already been a 27% increase. I don't think we've heard how much the update will be for 2023. But yeah, that is the headline, but it's an old headline. So, Mom, are you confusing me? Probably. Uh-oh. Oh, Jennifer. You are in Iowa and your husband has family here. Okay. Oh, shoot. Jennifer, I missed some of your comments. Oh, because I scrolled down. Uh-oh. Hi, Jose. Jose, $200 sounds good to you. Yeah. Jose, are you making more than $250,000 a year already? Okay, the website says it won't end until they call an end to the pandemic. That's on the extra food stamps, the boosted food stamps. Okay, autism Matt. Oh, Jenny Silver, are you in here? Everybody's in here tonight. Hi, Jenny. Jenny, you already beat me to it. You put out your video on that gas rebate. I have one filmed, but I haven't edited it because I'm a naughty person. Oh, okay. Popping in real quick. How's work? It is hectic. Pretty soon it should be less hectic, I'm hoping. I'm scrolling back up in the comments. I don't want to tell people when my birthday is. Oh, Cindy, you've got Alexis. You don't like the idea of an electrical. They can kill the grid and do brownouts unless you have solar to charge your vehicle. Yeah, and I don't quite think that electrical is like, I don't think it's just like never runs out. Isaac, are we going to receive any more EBT for kids that are in school? My mom was also supposed to look into that, but let me look into that while we're on this stream. Let me go ahead and Google that. That was the PEBT, right? PEBT summer 2022. That is current. Okay, this looks good. Okay. Well, this doesn't really seem to have the information that I'm looking for. Is California getting PEBT again? California's summer PEBT has been approved. All eligible children will receive a standard summer PEBT benefit of $375. In December of 2021, though. That's old. Are we getting extra food stamps? How long will PEBT last? California has made it a goal to keep the program in place in 2022, but until when? It does not seem to say when. Okay, let's look at this one. This article is from May. Pandemic EBT summer of 2022. The USDA's Food and Nutrition Service is releasing new guidance today to assist states in the development of pandemic EBT for the summer of 2022. Like last summer, PEBT is available to all school children who were eligible to receive free or reduced priced meals during the current school year, and to school children who are newly determined eligible for meal benefits during the summer months in states that have an approved school year 2021-22 plan for school children and or children in childcare. In such states, PEBT is also available to all children under 6 who are enrolled in SNAP during the summer. The PEBT benefit for school children is available for the entire summer. However, the benefit for SNAP enrolled children under 6 is only available through the end of the federal government's COVID-19 public health emergency declaration. Should the public health emergency declaration end prior to the end of summer, PEBT benefits for this group will be prorated. Please see the Q&A for details. Okay, so it does look like it's going to be available this summer. I hope that answers that question. Yep, paid off Lexus. That is good. Grandma Ducky checked, but I think I just checked too, and I think it is on. Okay. I'm not going to say your name right. Your claim balance on your unemployment hit 0, but you're still looking for a job. Am I just out of luck, or is there still Fed Ed? There's not any extensions right now. Yeah. Okay. PEBT, Grandma Ducky, you could start your own YouTube channel and talk about this. Like last summer, PEBT is available to all school children who were eligible to receive free or reduced priced meals. We probably just stumbled upon the same article. But yes. Okay. Yes. PEBT for the summer. You guys, and I totally, just in case you're wondering, I totally had a lunch ticket, and it looked like a college Scantron, but like brown or tan. You had a lunch ticket, and the lunch lady had to like punch it. Everybody, I love when Jenny Silver pops in. Also, this is a good turnout, you guys. Okay, autism matters. Wait, when are the gas rebate coming? So first of all, just real quick, they do still need to vote on it. It needs to pass legislature this week. It looks like they're expecting it to pass, but it hasn't officially passed. But they are saying that the gas rebates and refunds will start to go out in October. So that does not mean that's when they will finish being sent out, but that's when they'll start to be sent out. Yep. Okay. Debbie says California is desperate to keep the low earner worker bees in a state with these small time rebates. Those that can will get out. Many already have. I think you're alluding to like totally leaving California, and yeah, a lot of people really have. Jennifer says, yep, we left last July and now you're working part-time and make the same money as your take-home paid back in LA. Yep. Hi, Roy. Okay. Oh, Jennifer is a CNA and has a temporary license that expires in October. And now you need to take a test and you're official. Your friend looked into it back home and California doesn't validate it. Of course not. That's so stupid. Your family has family there. And I think you said that's in Iowa. You're not computer dumb, Mom. My mom's actually pretty good at the computer. Quite honestly, she really is. Although when she gets a new phone, it makes me want to cry. But no, Mom, you're actually pretty good on the computer. She knows how to text. She knows how to leave a comment and chat in the YouTube chat. So you're good. Mom, love you, Mom. Okay. A lifter truck. Let's see here. Oh, you're buying a house. Congratulations. I think that's a good decision. We are reading the oh no, Grandma Ducky. No, because you responded in the comments faster than I did. And here was like always the thing about me and Jenny Silver's videos. It gives it more credibility when two people get the same information, right? Like if you're reading the same information and I'm reading the same information, then like chances are like it's accurate. Yep. What was paying $8 is now paying $15. Are we talking about jobs? Okay, you guys. Oh, Debbie, the state makes this EBT stuff so hard to follow. Like EDD and DMV is all related, isn't it? Yeah, it really kind of is. Yeah, sugar sprinkles. I totally agree. Two voices saying the same thing, one in writing. Some people like understand better in writing also. So when there's two of us that are reading the same thing, like that just backs it up. It solidifies it. Like you don't need to shut up. Like we're lifting each other up by saying the same information. So thank you. And I'm glad we both stumbled upon the same article. And yeah, the EBT stuff is really confusing. I actually was thinking like during all of the pandemic and everything, I should have been a little bit more on top of that and made videos on that as well. I don't know why I didn't do that. Oh, Jenny Silver had 2 foxes run by. Do those count as cats? Oh dear. Oh no, all of you and your bears and your animals and your foxes. Oh, lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. We had a possum the other day. Oh, and we put up a little fake swimming pool. That guys, that may have been why I didn't go live last weekend. I'm gonna show you some pictures really quick of the swimming pool. It's not a real swimming. I mean, it's a real swimming pool to me. Also, 1 year ago today, the pictures that are coming up, 1 year ago today, I was checking to see if the DMV was open yet, and I took a picture of we all know what that is. That is that California EDD debit card that's coming up in my 1 year ago pictures. But what's going on here? I'm going to show you guys my little swimming pool, and then I got to get out of here for the night. Also, I'll show you the cat trying to drink out of the swimming pool. Okay, so this is our little pool before we put water in it. It's pretty big. Not too big, but it's big-ish. Like I can float in there. And then that's not the cat. I've had to Google, is it safe for cats to drink chlorinated water? Because that little booger is drinking out of the pool. He loves it. Also, when I get that close to the camera, I look a little crazy, just like this cat whose tush is hanging out of the thing. So the cat is doing fine, even though he's drinking chlorinated pool water. And then, so I told my friend, I was like, this is what I want the pool to look like, right? It's got like a little structure built around it and everything. And I think it's just one of those stand-up pools. And my friend said, yo, homie, you need to manage your expectations a little bit. But anyway, it's a nice pool. It does not look like this. It looks like the thing that the cat's drinking water out of, and I'm convinced that I need to spend money on this now. So this is probably why I haven't hit millionaire status, because, I mean, that looks like fun, right? A peacock? Yes? No? It's 20. Oh no, it's $34. I don't think we're getting that, but yeah. And then this is what the pool looks like at night. And that was a project. That wall was a project from like a couple years ago. Oh, here he is contemplating actually jumping in. He is a naughty cat. But anyway, and then I had to Google, like, is it bad for cats to drink chlorinated water? And while it's not great for cats to drink, oh no, what is going on with my hair? While it's not great for them to drink chlorinated water, it doesn't seem to cause any like permanent damage. So there's the cat and the pool update. But yeah, we were putting up a pool in the backyard last weekend, and that might have been why I missed my lives. Okay, let's see here. Grandma, we have strays drink for the pool water too, and birds and squirrels and bears. Oh, there was a hummingbird. Also, there's a hummingbird on my way to work this morning. Where's that picture? So there's all sorts of wildlife. I don't have foxes, but I have hummingbirds. This seems like let's see if you guys can see that. Oh yeah, that's a good picture. So I have like this hibiscus tree, and it's probably actually infected with white flies, but it's a hummingbird. One time a hummingbird made its nest in the back by the pool. This makes my house look way nicer than it really is, but yeah. Okay, so let's see if you guys have any other questions about the gas rebate or the gas refund. If not, I am probably gonna head out for the night. Oh, we've got pool noodles. I don't know about danger noodles, but we do have, oh no, Jenny. Oh, this is like my worst nightmare. Why is there a loose snake in your house? This is horrifying to me. Like, I would just move. I would just be like, oh, I can't live here anymore. Snakes they scare me. Why is there a loose snake in your house? My other best friend, not the one that runs my garage. This makes Baby Yoda very upset. Also, I'm already in my PJs. I'm wearing Baby Yoda pajamas. Also, why is there a loose snake in your house? When I was like a teenager, my friend had a snake and it got out, and I just didn't visit him for like 2 weeks until they found it. And then he lived in an apartment, and the kid found it underneath the bed of like the parents. And like the kid called the parents and was like, Mom, there's a snake under the bed. And the mom was like, I told you not to call me unless it was a real emergency, and just hung up, and like didn't realize that there really was a snake under the bed. And then like the fire department like came to get the snake from under the bed. So Jenny, maybe call the fire department about your loose snake in the house. And then the fire department was like starting to carry out the snake in a bucket, and my friend was like, that's mine. And I was just like, oh, please keep this snake in the cage. Oh, I don't like it. There's a garter snake. Get it out. Get it out. Oh no, yeah. So sign the deed to the snake and run. That would be my take on that. Just get out, sell the house, give it back. I don't like them. They don't have legs. It weirds me out, like their movements. Also, I don't know if this is like, I don't know what this is about, But I was born in the year of the snake, 1977. I'll be 45 very soon. So that's the year of the snake, but I don't like snakes. Does that mean anything? I don't know. Anyway, so now we're talking about astrology. It's just sleeping somewhere. Like, where? What if it is in your shoe? No, I don't like it. Sounds like the next children's book you got to write for me, a loose snake in the house. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching Shelly's Millions. I've got to get some sleep in my snake-free home. Have a good night, and I will try and see you guys next week. All right, and I will try and Google more information about 2023 food stamp information. Oh, and this is perfect timing because my computer's telling me it's going to die. All right, so thanks so much for watching Shelly's Millions. I'll see you next time. Thank you for saying, oh my God, you're my favorite right now. Thank you for saying that I don't look 45, but yeah, well, a few more days. But yeah, real soon, 40, 45. Also, it could just be that I'm like wearing a shirt with Baby Yoda on it or good camera angle. I only have wrinkles if I do this. And then even not very many on the eye either. And I've had no work done. 45. Woo. All right. There are bears. I gotta go. You guys, have a good night.